So here it is. All the parts that makes up the 1/100 scale master grade Double Zeta Gundam version Katoki. And oh boy, that's a lot of parts. A lot of parts. Pretty much the bulk of the whites is right here. All the light blues are here, as you can see. All the dark blues, which for the backpack is there. All the red parts back there. And this is not including parts of the yellow, which I couldn't put on this table, and the clear parts. Oops. All the charcoal parts, which I've already not only painted, but I've primed it. And all the red parts too. Oh, and by the way, somebody keeps asking me this question, and I'm sorry if I did not answer, and I was trying to find this. Some people were asking me, what is this? That I put here to hold on to this, to the parts. It's reversible tape. Basically, this type of reversible tape that you can get at a Walmart or Staples type store type thing. It's simple, you know. Just put tape over cardboard and peel off the other side, and then just stick on the parts that you want to paint. So yeah, it's all here. Can't believe it. All of it's done. Wow, it took a little. Actually, it took a lot longer than I expected. I didn't time this right. I did mention this before, but can't believe how many parts this thing has. And there were certain parts that I lost, but I was able to find it. Just fell under something, and I was able to find it. And I said, okay, good. I haven't lost anything yet. Chances are I may have lost another one, and I don't even notice it. But I just finally got all these parts off its alligator clips, all off its toothpicks, and the yellow ones and the reds I'm going to leave where it is so I know where they are. And I'm just now going to begin assembling all these parts, as you can see here. I did a little bit of fixing with this one. I masked off this area so I can paint the chrome parts inside here, and then I masked in right here as well, because a little bit came on it, but no big deal. And then this one was repainted metallic gunmetal, so at least that one I don't have to take it apart. Oh, that's right. Speaking of these parts, I didn't take it off the clip set, but I did repaint it chrome, so it retains its shine. So right now I'm going to review each and every one, make sure I have everything, do a count of all the parts, and then I'm going to begin assembling this, hopefully in time for the holidays. Alright, so now it's time to assemble this kit, and we're going to begin with the torso and the head. Now, I didn't show off the build for this because we've already done it before, but here's what the core fighter would look like, fully painted, as you can see here. Little pilot comes up, exposing a little pilot here. Hang on a second. Come on. There we go. And yes, I know I didn't paint the pilot. Sorry. I'm not very good at painting figures. Mechs, that's a different story. And I'm going to panel line that soon. But let's begin with this one now. So a lot of things were done here in preparations, but I think some things I'm going to probably begin removing or leaving on. This one is all prepared fine, except I believe this part here may have to be removed, so we can then connect this here. So make sure that goes in nice and snug. The two little clip charcoal parts that's inside this, those little things, didn't have to paint, so it's in there right now. I don't know what they're supposed to do, but we'll find out soon enough. So with this being placed here and here, we have the yellow part that goes here, like so, and then this goes here, like so. I'm trying to make sure the manual I can see clearly. So with that, we take this part, which has already been pre-assembled. We have these, oh no, we have these two parts here. One goes here, one goes there, so it looks like that. And we have this part that goes right through here. I believe that's how it is. And then we have these two parts. One goes over here, and this one over here, that goes there. The two yellow parts, one goes, I believe there. Hold on, just want to double check. Yeah, I believe so. Or is it the other way? This one. No, this one goes over and under it, I think it is. There we go. Wow, that looks nice. Now then, we have this red part, and we have a charcoal part that's right here. There we go. Goes like that. And then that goes here, like so. I guess that completes this. Oh no, it doesn't. Then we have this one that slides in like that. I guess this part is the bridge to the other part, to the back part, so it can transform. Plus, it has that nice little trim to it, as you can see there. Alright, so we put this over here. Take this, of course. Then we take this, we put it in this position like so. And we take this, put that in here like so. Leave it there for now. Then we take this part to cover the whole thing up. Followed by this little trim part. Oh, hold on. I didn't notice that. Jesus. Hold on a second. Let's pop this out. Can I pop it out without... Hold on a second. Alright, so I got it out. Alright, so according to this, this goes through here, I guess. Doesn't make any sense that it goes like that, because I don't see nothing there to latch onto. But I guess it's some sort of guide. Alright, we'll just leave it there for now. Oh, I see what it is. Oh, okay. That's the actual connector for this, so it can go up and down. Oh, ingenious. Very ingenious. Alright, so with that, we just flip it down, and that is what I guess the chest part will look of this kit. And this one, oh, again, then you push it back like so. This one's pushed back a bit further like so. There you go. That looks nice. Alright, so that completes the torso. The head. We have a lot of parts here. We're going to need this part first. And we need the red part that goes here. And then the face mask that goes there. Now, I did not paint the eyes. I think the eyes will look good clear. But I can always change that later on if I want to. I see that you could put decals on it or you paint them, but I'm going to leave it clear for now. Then we have this part here, which I actually put it together. Didn't realize it during the painting phase, so I'm going to take it apart. Then we take this part here. This goes back there. Followed by this, it goes there. And then we cover it up like so. So. And then we have the poly cap that goes here, which was a bit of a pain to put this on and hold on just one part of the charcoal part during the demonstration of this kit. Then we have this part, the actual back part here goes there. Nice, very nice. There's a red part here that goes right back here. Yeah. Nice. Now I forgot one of these guys. Now this is a bit tricky because you have this little red part here, followed by this silver part. And you got to be very careful. I had to review this many times. I don't know if this has to go this way there or this one goes here, but you definitely need to hook this up like that, and then there's a little peg there that connects to this. So let me put it on. There we go. So it's on the edges, I see. And then you just slide that here to look like that. And then we have this part. Oh, good, didn't fall. That connects to that. Then we have the two of these. Oh, that's right. It goes in a specific angle and format. I believe that goes like that here. And that one goes like that here. I'm going to double check the manual. Actually, you know, I'm going to double check the manual to make sure this is right, because it bends outwards. So yes, that is correct. Just I was actually looking at the cover of the manual. That's one way of me to validate the how this thing works. And then I guess we get up. That's right. Or is it that way? Now I'm second guessing myself. No, that is right. Am I doing something wrong? Alright, what am I doing wrong here? Because this thing is not going all the way. Oh, there's a slider. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Oh, thank you. That is a bit ingenious, but that is also a bit crazy. And I might as well finish this, so let's put this on like so. There we go. There it is. The head and torso of the Double Zeta Gundam Katoki version is now assembled and complete. It was a little scary there, but at least it looks good. Alright, nice. Let's now move on to the next part of the build. Okay, so here are all the parts that makes up the arm of the Double Zeta Gundam version Katoki. There's a lot of parts here. A lot of parts I had to take apart so I can, you know, fit in a few parts here and there. We're going to begin with the arm here, with the forearm, and the little thrust rib trim that goes in there. That pretty much completes that, and then you can flip it around. Now I'm going to need to open this, maybe just a bit, so I can squeeze this guy in here. Because this is the part that I was going to mask off and paint, but I said, you know what, just take it apart and put it back in again. So that's how it looks. And then there's this part here. Let's pop it out a bit. There we go. Put that in here, like so. Good. I'm going to need this one because oh, that was tough. So I stick that through here. There we go. Now then, I stick this one through here, like that. Should one like this one through that. It's good. And then I believe that one goes, no, actually no, this one goes through here. This one is kind of universal. I don't see any specific position. There's no detail to tell you which one is which side is which. Alright, so once you've done that, stick this here. Then we're going to need the blue part. Oh, take this one off. Take this part here. There's a guide there that goes through that. There we go. Make sure that these two side parts are showing and painted. I ran into a couple of issues. I thought I covered all my bases here, but I guess not. Alright, so we have these red parts here. One goes there. And one goes there. Nope. Yeah, that way. So this section is done. We'll put this to the side. We're now going to go here. Now, I could take this apart, but you can actually get away with this. So just bend it in a specific angle, and there's these little guides here that you could slide them in. Just you have to go a little higher. I believe, no, they go the other way around. That's right. So it goes like that. And then bend that here. So you can put this little trim part here, and this little trim part there, which doesn't matter, but I guess it does. Now, these two little small parts, be careful not to lose them, because they are for this. There. And then the armored plate goes on this. There we go. And then we'll put this up here. That completes the arm in a way. We're not done yet. We still got more parts here. Let's begin with the shoulders. Now, I'm going to have to take this part off because there's a trim part here that goes in here, like so. And of course the trim, detail of the trim is here and here, which is nice. Same holds true with this one, but for this, to put this here, I'm going to remove the two side pegs that I already left there so I can paint. Just find the positioning. I believe it's like this. There we go. So it looks like that. And then close them up. Now this part went with this, and I made a mistake. You see, sometimes you have to review these and understand that sometimes you think one side of the part is required to paint, while the other side you don't. And I showed it right through here that sometimes it's reversible and like that. For this one, when you put it on, it goes right under the shoulder blade. There's just one little catch. I forgot to paint the other side, and oops, sorry. And as you can see, it's a different tone. Oops. I'm not pulling this out to repaint it again. Maybe I'll mark it up or whatever. Maybe it's considered a part of the detail, but that's a mistake that, you know, if you come across something like that during the course of this build, make sure you paint both sides. Alright, so we put this here. That completes that. And then the winglets itself. Pop this out. Now, as I was mentioning before, sometimes you got to be careful what you do and make sure you cover all aspects of the part. I didn't realize that this one has certain areas, even though there's the little things that stick out of the holes, it also sticks out of the trim or the edges. See, that's okay. That's fine there. That's fine there. I don't care about that one because it's so thin you can barely see it. But give me a moment here. But here I forgot to paint. I didn't realize that. The reflectiveness is sufficient enough for this, so I don't care about it now. But it's something that you guys need to be aware of if anyone plans to get this kit and build it on their own, or plans to get this kit when Bandai announces the FAS. So this one we don't have to worry about. And I really like how this design, this overall design is, so that's pretty cool. And then finally, I believe that goes like this. Actually, hold on, I gotta make sure the orientation is right. Nope. There we go. That. And like that. And then we just have the cover here. Put the arm here. I'm going to use the closed fist for now. We'll get to the manipulators later on. For now, I just want, you know, this is the one part of it that we're probably not going to be using that much, but we'll leave the closed fist there. And there you have it. The arms of the 1/100 scale Double Zeta Gundam is now complete. Very nice. I like the whole thing. It's really cool. Alright, let's now move on to the next part of the build. Next part, of course, is going to be the legs of the Double Zeta Gundam. And this is a little bit more, it's a lot of parts here, especially with the assembly of the leg. And I'm going to have to prepare the leg a bit by removing some parts here where I can access it easily, especially the foot. Now, before I do, we'll cover that little thruster nozzle there. There we go. So that's taken care of. Now we'll begin with the foot. Slide that in here, like so. Take this part, pop that in, make sure you push this all the way in to complete this. We have the back part of the foot, and then this little heel thing that goes back here, and that completes this part. Now there's this part here that goes like this, which I couldn't put on during the, you know, couldn't put it on before the paint. But this serves as a purpose here, because now you have these little yellow parts here, and the silver trim parts where, according to the instructions, and that's not it, you take this one, you don't slide from the inside, you put it in from the outside, and it goes in like that, if you could see it. Then using this part, you put it in here like so, and that locks this part into place so it doesn't come off. Ingenious idea. I like that idea. It's like so simple a design feature that you don't normally see in kits, in model kits. Of course, be careful, don't drop it, and don't lose it, because that would have been a pain in the ass. Alright, so once that's in there, there's a little slot there, slot nozzle. Nope, keep putting it wrong. I think it's this way. There we go. There. That completes the foot. So that's done. I'm going to put this one on because it's going to annoy me later on. So put this one here. Good. This one, of course, you want to jab it in there a bit because it's held in by pressure. So once you get it in there, it's never going to come out. And you have to worry about it. You don't pretty much have to worry about popping it out for something else. It's in there. Just, I think by doing so, you're also scraping the paint. But what are you going to do? You could mask it and paint it. That's if you wish to do that. So we have this part that goes there, and then this part that goes here, and that completes that. Now, this is where things get interesting. Actually, before I get to this, let me prep these parts. Didn't understand what these were until I was reading the instructions. You take the silver trim part or the chrome trim parts, and you take these red parts here. Slide it in like so. Then you take the blue parts, slide that in like so. Like I mentioned before, one layer after another. So it's one color on top of one color on top of another color. There is no way you can mask this off unless you're really steady at pan painting. There we go. So that goes there, and that goes there. Then just put this here, simple, done. This one's simple, done. And then, now, this goes here. So you want to bend this down if you don't want to remove this, and I don't want to. And this one goes here. Just find the orientation, there we go. And this one goes there. There we go. Then bring it up and you're done. And of course, this one goes under here. This one goes through here. Nice. Very nice. We're going to work on these now. This, I should have thought of this. I should have actually reviewed it more. I thought this would be something separate, but in reality, just putting this part here contours with this, so I could have easily put this part in here and painted over it, but I have a feeling, well, to tell you the truth, I only painted one side. I don't have to worry about painting the other. So these are things that you can overlook if you review your kit properly when you make this, when you paint something, a kit like this. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Now, before I put these on, this is the left leg. How do I know it's the left leg? Because of this and because of this. This thin blue part and this thick yellow part. This goes in here. You see? And in the manual, the left leg has the yellow part on the right, on the left side of the leg, while on the right leg the yellow part is on the right side of the leg. And then this blue trim goes through here. Don't feel compelled to put these on blue parts immediately, and because then you'll realize, wait a minute, where are the other two blues? And review the manual. And then we have these that goes right on this. Snaps into place like so. This is never going to come off. And we do the same thing here. Then you have the final yellow trim parts that goes back here, which makes up the better detail of this kit. There we go. This part, you know, the red trim part here, followed by, oops, this guy that slides into place like so. There you go. That's actually really good. Before I put the bottom part armor, I'm going to put these on. So there's a little notch here that you want to squeeze this in like so. Come on, there we go. This other side. There we go. Then we have this portion of the leg, this portion of the other leg. Done and done. Bring this up a bit because you may have to bring this up like so, so you can stick this in there. And that's what the side I want is this one. Find the alignment proper. Get it in there. Snap it into place like so. Review it if you have. You can actually take this off if you need to, because that's not going to affect the kit. So that one goes there. And that one goes there. You see, like this one came off, but it's good, so I can actually do this. That snaps into place there. And then finally the foot. And that's it. That is it. The legs of the Double Zeta Gundam are now complete. Check that out. Wow, this thing's like really hefty. And of course, it's going to be interesting for me to transform it. Okay, that completes this. Let's now move on to the next part of the build.